That's foul. Puts it on the ground, back to the pitcher. One gone now. Next to the plate, Johnny Damon. That's a ball. Went with the slider. The heater misses for a ball. That doesn't catch the zone. Misses away. That's a walk. Ted Williams deals himself into the box. Fly ball left center field. Brito trying to get to it. Makes the catch. And two gone. Lou Gehrig comes to the plate, and look out, he's supercharged. No room for error against a hitter with this kind of power. Fouled away. Misses the plate with the fastball. Got him swinging a ghost. Hit hard, and that gets through. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. A member of the Spotlight Series steps in the box, Aaron Judge. First run of the game is on the line here. Big spot. Lined into right. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Damon rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores easily. Gehrig around third. Second run scored. It's 2-0. De La Cruz batting with the lead now thanks to Aaron Judge's huge swing. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Yeah, not touching that one. Fastball good for a strike. This one smashed down the right field line, and that will drop foul. The Pinheads have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Run it back. Two-two is the count. Swing and a drive. This one looks like trouble. Judge touches the plate, and they're up by 3. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Rick Farrell comes to the plate following the RBI double. Buckets. Skips up some dust. Ball and a strike now as the runner holds. Runner at second with 2 gone. Goes with the fastball, but misses. And there's a hit. De La Cruz coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe at the plate. And they lead by 4. Carlos Santana next to hit after the RBI single. On the ground to second. India handles the chance. Third out, and the inning is over. Jordan Westburg, his leadoff this inning. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Aaron Judge. That's a base hit. That was nice. You know what you're doing with this card. Francisco Alvarez in the box with a runner on first. Skeens pours one in the zone. I didn't much like it either. That's a foul ball. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. And now, Andres Gimenez. That one's on the house.
Ball.
Judge leads off first with 2 down. 1-2 the count. Two-strike foul. Keeps it going. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Top half of the second is complete. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Manny Machado bats first this inning. Delivers a ball. Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Brito at the plate following the leadoff knock from Machado. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. That's ripped to right down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Puts it on the ground to first, and it's foul. Pinheads with a runner aboard. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Machado round second, headed for third. And now we see runners at the corners and nobody out. Johnny Damon at the dish with runners at the corners. Fouled away. Throws one in the dirt. Goes back to the changeup. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Rolled to short, could be 2. The second pulls him off the bag. Ted Williams comes up with a full house. 1 at bat so far, he flew out. Swings, puts one on the ground to first. Picks it up, but it's foul. Brings it in. Lou Gehrig is next to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Machado is home. Throw into third from the outfield. They put the tag on it. Aaron Judge comes to the plate after the 2 RBI single. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Ripped to right. Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's a 2025 cover star. This guy hit for the cycle in his 15th game in the big leagues. Only 21 years old, he was the youngest player to do it since Cesar Cedeno in 1972. He goes airborne to make the catch. Back here at the friendly confines, Jonathan India steps in the box to start the third. Misses the pitch from Skeens. On the ground up the middle. Brito sends it to first, and 1 away. Now the center fielder, Joey Wiemer. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. Now a jump throw, and they get the out, but it wasn't easy. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. That ends the frame. That wraps up the top of the third. And it's still a 6-run game. Absolutely beautiful day here in Chicago. Welcome back to Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Rick Farrell leads off with a nice lead in the game. Swing and a line drive into right field. And it's in. Base hit. Carlos Santana at the dish with a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Swing and a liner to right. That's got extra bases written all over it. Farrell going for third. Headed for the plate. And he's in for a run. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Oh, doesn't work out. So they turn things over to the righty, Bryce Wilson. Santana stands at second with no outs. Gap shot should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he scores easily. And it's an 8-run lead. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Juan Brito now at the plate. An opportunity to score Manny here. Cash. Goes back to the four-seamer. Pounds one deep. On its way. Out of here. It's a Wrigley Field blast for a home run. Johnny Damon digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Swings and lifts one to right center. Wiemer on the run into the gap. Makes the grab on the run. Ted Williams freshly dealt to the plate. Changeup misses the zone. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Attacks the slurve. Wiemer settling under it. Eye of the hurricane. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. The Iron Horse, the pitch. Cranks one deep. Still in the air. Bangs off the wall. Third hit of the game for him. This one is a double. A former Fresno State Bulldog at the dish. Here's Judge. First pitch of the ball. That was saucy. Keeps it fair. Brito with work to do. Runner from second crosses the plate. And he'll make it into second base with 2 gone. Digging in, Elly De La Cruz. An opportunity to score Judge here. Swings and blasts one to left center. Wiemer settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yordan Alvarez leads off the top of the 4th. He singled to right in his first at bat. Hits it foul. Skeens goes with the number 1 and misses the bat. Extends the at bat. Swing hits a ground ball to second. Throw to Santana for the out. Here's the first baseman, Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
And fouls that off. Score update? Nah, no thanks. Not biting.
Ball high.
Swings, ground ball up the middle. 2 away. Here's Jordan Westburg at the plate. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Starts with a strike, and that's become routine. No balls and 2 strikes. And we are done. Think of this as an opportunity to get some snacks from the kitchen.